That is a trip. Oh, and now they're like interacting with each other, and now.
Who is here with us? Please tell us your name.
So weird. Wow. Do you want to walk around?
Finley. It said Finley.
Yeah.
Did it?
Wow. Yeah, he goes Finley. That's cool. And I was videoing too.
Good.
Yeah.
You got it. Good.
So who's sitting by me? Do you know this nice lady's name here? I can hear that one buzzing. What's her name to my left? Do you know? They do with people on tours, yeah, and they'll say my name, and
yeah, and my name's not that common, so.
and they'll sometimes talk about Michael the Archangel and Jesus, Jerusalem. I've heard all kinds of things.
No opera music today.
No, I know.
Common and rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or piano from the right hotel. We'll get off-key piano. Any lock spirits here? Can you play opera?
Oh, okay,
Or any piano from... Is Piano Man here from the right hotel? Can you play on here?
Oh my gosh, so our son's 16.
Play a tune?
So he went over to this old historic piano.
Opera,
It's in the
piano,
right
no?
hotel.
Not going to do any?
He tries to play some songs, but the keys...
Anybody from Jackson
not
here?
working right or whatever, and so he plays...
I know somebody
the
from
theme
Jackson
songs
followed
out.
me recently, but didn't say who they were. But they said National Hotel, so it's like,
So
okay,
we're
you're
just
from
joking,
Jackson.
like, what are you doing for it, you know? It played it on the
I do a
spirit
tour there
box,
too.
The stage, and I was like, go back and play the piano. And so we're filming, right? We're doing all
Can you
this.
play piano?
No.
No, my.
Ours is. So then Kyle goes to play it. Not one of the
Is it
chords.
just me that's hot in here? It's
I
like,
ran my
geez.
hand across every key.
And it would not work. So then
piano
he
would
took
not work
the
at all.
Connect, and there was a guy playing the piano. He
Yeah,
was like going
and we
down.
heard it on here too.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I think our REM pod was going off as well.
Yeah,
wasn't
there
it?
was all. That was.
Yeah, that was like
very
3
active. That
confirmations.
was like everything that we could have had happen.
Yes.
Like
And that
to
place-
prove it.
And it's happened before, but it's really hard to get that
Yeah, that was crazy.
that kind of simultaneous different devices going up at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was hot. Because I remember I was in shorts and I had flip flops on, and something
In the woman's
down
area.
down.
So you don't know who's by me, huh? Do you know my name?
Nice bar, and it's where they have.
I have not been here in probably 2 or 3 years.
No functions going on, so it's not.
And when I was here, we got a lot of
Go
voices.
down there, go ahead. Well, supposedly the
They weren't very friendly, though.
It is
Christy,
really active.
you probably would remember. I don't know if you were here though. I think you left early in the night. Like redhead, curly hair, very bubbly, talks a lot.
Yeah.
You remember her? Very, very pretty.
My foot.
Yeah, yeah. I went with her and Jade. Jade's kind of short, dark hair.
Really?
Christy's a medium.
It was crazy, and the girl
But I think
that
you were
we
cooking
with,
that night
she
and
saw
you left
eyes,
early.
and She had a
She freaked out.
heart attack.
Do you spirits remember my friend Christy?
I see eyes. And she freaked out.
And we're running out of the door, and it was like every man for himself.
Where was this?
When
Lauren.
Lauren saw the eyes, when that thing grabbed Rick's feet. At the
Oh, in the
ride.
hotel. Okay.
That place.
No, I know when I was a kid, I came home I came home one time.
Okay, if anybody'd like to come through, this is your chance.
My shoe popped.
What?
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no.
We see you lighting up things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
JW.
We've had some like.
Hey,
And I
JW.
kept thinking, my mom was up and I said, "I'm gonna break it," and she's like, your shoe just jumped like over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then one time when I
What is
went
that
back to
beeping?
spend the night after I was
What's
there,
this? They're touching us.
Polaroid cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Recent ones. It was sitting back behind the burden and it went off like a
I'm gonna try putting it on the chair.
Took a picture?
Yeah, it just went off.
Was there
Stop.
taking any pictures or was there any film in it?
It was-
Maybe you could touch the white bear instead?
That's crazy.
And I go, oh, this
If you like the bear, can you light him up?
I can't stay here no more.
This is our oldest son. Let me show you what happened. So he's had experiences like horror.
Homework's having so much fun.
It's good. We have more in the car, so the battery.
If the screen blacks out, it could be the battery dying, but you could try touching it or the button on the bottom left. Or bottom right, excuse me.
You know, we just lost another student this year.
What did you say?
That
She's,
death was,
did you think I was talking to you?
he was very heavily diabetic.
Did you understand that?
Independent.
It's like, what did you say?
He died from an insulin overdose.
Who is
I
this?
don't know how that's even possible.
No obligation. Yeah. You have no obligations to tell me who you are. We mean no harm or disrespect to you. We come here in friendship and peace.
Coming towards him, or whatever it is.
If you need help
Really ill from it.
or you want to pass on a message, this is a good time to say it.
He was trying to get out of the room. And there was a door here.
We got the owners here,
It was terrifying him.
Is this the house you live in now?
No, this was
and they like having you here.
Jamestown.
So don't be afraid to
So he
speak.
went out of this room, and then my husband's like, "Oh, I have to use the bathroom first." So he's in the bathroom. For whatever reason, I took a picture of him freaking out, and this is what was
He was kicking the door.
kicking the door, hitting.
What is this you're showing?
Not crazy.
Oh.
No, me neither. Isn't that?
Oh,
creepy?
yeah, I've seen that one.
I sent that one to
That
you.
is creepy.
Isn't that creepy?
Uh-huh.
And he's always.
He
been
looks
sensitive,
petrified.
And he's made it go away. He won't do it right now. I'm like, we'll go home. And
How many spirits are with us right now? Can you please tell us how many spirits are here?
I protect our family. I don't let anything there. But my son, now the younger one, it's not really a good picture of him. He's always got these stupid expressions on his face. That's him and his girlfriend. She's not amused. They're always giving each other a hard time. She's like, oh, shut up. Well, he's just goofy. Like, this is the kind of, like, the costume store. Remember when you put on the thing?
Right there.
Oh, ballerina, look at you.
That sounds a little bit like opera music. Are you trying to sing? Yeah, it was.
He has out-of-body experiences.
One over by the jukebox.
Is there?
Would you like to play some opera music or any other kind of music?
Piano.
Piano? You want to play some piano for us? What do you know? What kind of songs do you know? Do you have a piano in here? Oh yeah, you do. You want to play on that piano?
What was that?
Like a door?
What was that?
The rattling? Yeah, I heard that too.
Something was like a growling stomach. Are you hungry?
Oh, was that a growling stomach, baby?
Sound like a growling. Your
Not
hands-
me.
I heard rattling. Like a door rattling.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're getting active now.
It takes a little while for them to warm up because they don't know me. They don't know this thing.
Now, the very first time we had an investigation here, it was kind of slow, nothing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady from Grip was sitting right about where you were, and she's talking. Please make a sign, let us know that you're here, or let us know something, you know. And then a pot came off the pot rack in the kitchen. Made all kinds of noises, scared the crap out of everybody.
Drop, fell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was rolled across. It was,
Somebody's put
that was wild.
pouring
Really
a lot of
wild.
booze right now.
No, on the connect.
They're behind the bar.
Oh, do we have a bartender spirit here?
Oh, that's cool. And we have the one that was dancing on the bar.
This one's behind the bar. See, he's pouring straight.
Oh yeah.
Can we get a drink?
Look
Yeah.
at
Is he really?
Yes. He's doing something. He's like working.
He's over at the well.
That is so cool.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
that's
it's like he's
fun.
washing dishes.
Yeah, it could be cleaning.
Did you say not coming back?
Things too. Yeah, I think it's him not coming back.
You heard that too,
Yeah,
huh?
it's a female.
Who's not coming back? Samuel?
Yeah, we know that.
Never. He's never coming back.
I pray that he finds yes, and somebody to
I
help
feel
him
bad for his wife and kids.
that can help him.
If he really has one.
No, he does. I've seen him on the video.
Have you?
Have you?
Yeah.
What's his kid look like?
Little bitty kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, they gave me $3.
What did
I'm
they
sorry,
do?
were you?
My Uber receipt, $3 promotion. Gave me $3 off.
Oh, you should have gone through your mail. I think it was like a $10 off one.
Oh, I just ordered it. I didn't go through anything. I went on the.
No, I
app.
said, I know, you should have gone through the mail.
Did Samuel scare the Uber driver? Do you spirits know?
I get a pendulum, I'll tell you.
Hello? It's crazy when I did that Modesto Cemetery session not very long ago. I was asking them about Steve Huff.
Driver's comp.
They were saying all kinds of intelligent things. You watched it, right? I was even smelling like pot in the cemetery. I go, who's smoking pot? And the spirit comes through. He's stoned.
Which one's going on?
It's right here. I moved it on the seat. My fault. And then we had another one say Beckwith, which is the name of the road just south of where I was at. And then a lady said she was from New Hampshire, older sounding lady. And what else did they say? Are you here? That wasn't me. Can you light that up again?
Oh, I gotta
On the
go.
chair, please?
She's like, now look, he's over
Oh,
here.
it's an hour ago.
Is anybody here from Wood Colony Cemetery?
I'm scared. I gotta go home.
They don't follow you, do they?
Sometimes, but
You
it's
don't
friendly
uninvite?
ones. No, I don't deliberately, no.
Really?
And they go back. They usually stick around a day and they go back where they came from. But,
I don't let anything come.
a lot of times it's the ones that want help. So I'll hear
Well,
them.
yeah, because they'll see you as a light.
Yeah, I've even heard like disembodied voices go, "Can you please help me?"
So that's
Things
sad.
like that, and it
I'd
is
like to
sad.
help you, but,
And I just kind of ignore it because like I can't really do it. I mean, it's like, can I pray for you? How can I help you? And they never tell me how I can help
Two
them.
chairs.
yeah, they've been
Right here
hanging
again?
out. Yeah, they've been hanging
Well,
out.
somebody's here.
And now they're in this chair.
Yeah. Did you want a drink?
Are you joining us? Can you like do something to where, like, make a light go off?
Ooh. Can you do that, or would it set up there all the lights?
Yeah. Just make one light go off, or something with the lights.
Or can you lightly tap on a bottle, maybe?
Move the chandeliers on the lights. Something. That'll make up your mind. What do you want us to do?
You know how much energy it takes for me to do something? like
It
that?
does take a lot of
Yeah, I'm
energy
sure
for
it
them
does.
to do
And
stuff
because
like
it's
that.
a human spirit.
Yeah.
If you were dealing with something really powerful, they do that and you don't want that.
And they don't bother me, even when they do, they don't bother me.
I won't let anything come to my house that man.
But as a medium, you're kind of a magnet for them. Human. I heard human on here. Who's human?
What's that? Oh, the
Are you human? Or were you human?
Somebody here?
Maybe.
Bring the camera over there. Catch him in the act.
Something's going off again. Are you sitting right by me?
Because everything's going on. We don't know what to pay attention to.
Maybe you could light up this little teddy bear too. Tap him on the head. That's not
Over
hard.
here.
Yeah. They're on the bar.
Do you leave that thing on at
Isn't it
home?
cool?
Sometimes,
Do you really?
yeah. Sometimes they give me warnings, or like
I
informative
didn't warn
things.
you about this guy.
No, well, I didn't do a
Yeah,
session.
thanks, Brian.
I didn't do a session.
You should have.
This was spontaneous. So. Yeah, I should have asked him about Samuel.
And I had a feeling.
Rick's all, why are we giving
I go,
lights
why are we
someone
picking
we
up
don't
some
know?
guy we don't know? She goes, well, Ryan said.
Well, you're close to where he lived.
Yeah,
He's a friend of Ryan's. He's got to be
he's
fine.
a friend of Ryan's. He's got-
Well, I warned you he was weird. I just didn't know how
weird
weird.
doesn't mean psychotic or demon infested.
I told you he had issues
That he
with
had
that too.
issues.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was me.
But like, Daniel has issues. Like, I wouldn't trip on Daniel.
Well, he's an ex-murderer.
Yeah, and I'd rather-
Although he seems to be.
I'd rather hang out with that guy than Samuel.
This guy's an ex-murderer?
Yeah, and with that situation, the chef at the Ride Hotel is friends with him, and he's like, this guy really needs help. His girlfriend's had issues. And then he comes, and I find out later, after I already committed to going to his place from the
Yeah.
bartender, that he was in jail for murder. It's like, oh, thank
But
you for
he's
telling
out,
me that
so
now.
maybe he didn't do it.
Right.
And he's a gang. You can tell he's a gang. He's older now, but you can tell. You can see it.
And then his girlfriend has 2 different names depending on what person she is.
Oh, so she's got multiple personalities.
She has PTSD, which I also found out later
He
on.
was.
She'd been raped
Yeah.
in a park, apparently. And then not long after that, the demon came up, but I found out it was from her cousin doing black magic in their house.
There is something
Oh, so
in
you
front of
can't
the
Yeah.
register right now.
And a lot of the cases I've dealt with involve witchcraft or
And it's
Santeria.
touching you.
Don't call it.
Yeah, almost
It's
all of
touching the
them
back your
involve
head.
that.
Do you feel anything? And now there's 2.
I've had maybe 2 that were atheists,
Oh no, wait, one's you.
but most of them were witchcraft related.
Yeah, it's like.
And they bring it on
messing with
themselves.
Like,
You don't
See
feel
that?
anything?
that's him.
They're putting your fingers through your hair.
Maybe
It's
maybe
really
it was the
doing
girl that
something.
was
It's
down.
using both hands.
Maybe it's the girl that
That's
was dancing on the
weird.
bar.
And now it's on your head, and now it's
I don't know,
back.
there was somebody. I can't see that it was a guy dancing
missed
on the
that
bar.
day.
Where is
Oh,
that?
there was a girl dancing on
Right
the bar
behind
just a
him.
while
So,
ago.
Rick, move.
Or 2 of them.
So see,
The
see,
two
so
are
that's
still,
smart.
They're still around.
Yeah.
See, it's little. It's behind him.
Apparently
See,
they're
it's
everywhere
underneath the
because
sign.
that's going off and that's going off.
Yeah. It's like messing with you. You're not feeling anything.
No.
Can you say that slower, please? We couldn't understand you.
Around.
Ooh, that's weird. It's like jumping.
Then it jumped. Yeah, now it's
Yeah.
gone.
following your hand.
Oh no, it's over here now. What is that?
Oh,
By
yeah,
the
it's on
jukebox.
top of the jukebox.
Oh, and now
Jukebox
nope,
was-
and now it went back to the. It's above you.
Wow.
Oh,
that's
it's going back
weird.
and forth.
I've never seen them move this fast.
Wow.
Yeah, that one just like zipped
Zip.
off really
Look,
fast.
and now gone.
That is weird.
I've never seen that either.
I've never seen them move that fast. I've seen them like climb
then- and
shelves
now it's gone.
float around the air.
That is so bizarre. I've never seen that.
How many of you guys are
It
here?
was behind you, messing with you.
Tell the
Then it
truth.
got
How many
above you,
spirits are
like
here?
Where the buffalo head is. Then it was by the light. Then it went over to here, over by the jukebox, and then bounced back.
Are you not going to tell me how many of you are here? Is it a big secret?
Say that word again?
It's not unusual for them not to tell me their names for whatever reason.
I heard it. It's a buffalo snorting. No.
Great. That's great. That's what we want to have happen.
Maybe it's the ghost of the buffalo.
You heard a buffalo snort?
I do keep hearing.
No, we just keep
But I
hearing
heard
something.
Is it maybe this thing?
Does that?
That makes noise. I was by that earlier. It does make some kind of noise.
Is it doing it now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
set this up back behind the bar. Is that okay?
Sure.
Set it back behind the bar by the gargoyle.
I have another bear that talks, asks questions, and hadn't been
Oh
in
yeah.
there.
Where's your crazy talk? That
Some people don't like him though. He's
Really?
because of big talking.
He
You know.
talks a
He
lot.
talks.
And he'll
that's
be in
good.
the other room by himself talking.
It's for when you're doing EVPs and it
Yeah.
asks questions for kid spirits. But some people don't like dolls or get creeped out.
It does have a creepy look. Do you
I like
wanna
dolls.
play
I have a
with
lot.
Yeah.
Like, no, I don't want to
It's
play
not a
with you.
scary looking
Porcelain
one.
dolls.
Oh really?
And then someone told me those are vessels. And I'm like,
I think it's pretty rare, but it can be.
yeah. I've got some
You're
really
now
freaky looking
grounded.
dolls.
Yeah, they can, supposedly. I have not personally had one and do that, but I do have a doll I use, but I don't think she's got anything in her. You've seen
I don't
you've seen
like
the
her.
creepy doll with the missing eyes.
Yes.
And she
I
came
like
that
her.
way.
When she, is she the doll that you put in the,
It's like the bride
the
doll.
farmhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that thing.
She's been all over, but I don't think she has any attachments.
No. Oh, I didn't like her. But when I was in that room, that's when I got sick.
That house.
Downstairs room in that house. Yeah.
That house is a trip, yeah.
And then upstairs. Oh no, downstairs I started to choke.
A lot of people have. Even when Chill Seekers came out there, she got choked.
Yeah.
And I told her about them doing that, warned her,
Yeah.
and she's like, yeah, right. She didn't really believe it, but then she started getting it.
Yeah. All of a sudden you just start coughing.
And there's a little video on YouTube of that house on Chill
Like,
Seekers.
why am I coughing? It's so weird. And then you're like, and then you're, hold on a second, and you have to compose yourself. Like, it's like that. It's weird. Yeah.
Mhm.
I didn't like that.
It hit me too
It
once.
didn't like me, and then the owner of that house was wackadoo too. He
Where
was
was this at?
scary.
He's harmless though.
Yeah, Turlock.
He's just a drunk.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
but,
the one I was telling you.
Herman.
but,
The
yeah,
farmhouse. I was telling
He
you
was,
about the farmhouse.
yeah,
how-
he was.
The guy that owns it, is kind of loopy.
That's fine.
He likes to try to scare people too. He tells a lot of stories.
He's all, don't believe the spirits. They'll tell you that I buried the bodies in the backyard. Don't
Or on the
believe
property.
spirit, or on the property or something.
And he also
Alex.
claims he has all these professions on his
He'll
belt.
sit there and
Oh, there's.
It's like, no, I don't believe you.
smoke a joint.
You know, we went to, I have a friend that
It
does
looks like a
demolition.
caballero.
So he always calls me when
From
he's tearing
Mexico.
down an old
We got
building,
the-
you know, because I'm a
Hat on
scavenger.
with a
Trench
long
coat.
So
trench
he
coat.
called us and we
real
went over
bad
there to
English.
the sane asylum in California, the first,
Oh wow.
Oh, that'd be creepy.
first.
No, I would be afraid to bring anything home from
Oh,
there.
we brought a lot of shit home.
Ooh.
But anyway, I had gone up to there was 3 stories. When you walked in, it was this beautiful, beautiful, marble, just, it looked like something out of the movies. It was just beautiful. And then I walked down the hallway and I went to the galley and it was really, really dark. Because there was no power or gas or anything.
They're back again?
So then I went up to the top, or the second floor, and it was okay. I walked around a little bit, and then I went up to the 3rd floor. And they had all these little rooms, probably about, well, I'd say from that wall
Like
to
little
here,
prison cell cubicle type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
about that big. And it still had the steel beds with the rails in it, and it had a sink and a toilet. And it had these exact windows, exactly like this, only
Really?
the glass had wire going through it. And then
Oh,
it
wow.
had bars behind.
Yeah.
And I was looking out this window, and they had these really thick doors with where you could slide a tray through and stuff. And it had a window that had the same glass with the mesh. And I was looking out the window, and I could see my husband and a friend of ours in the courtyard. Because I told him I want the swings and I want these tables. They were concrete tables
Yeah.
that the people sit on and stuff.
Wouldn't that be really hard to move? Wouldn't that be hard to move?
Yeah, they were hard to move.
Yeah.
So anyway, I started like yelling for them, you know, so I thought they'd be able to hear me. I couldn't hear nothing. I
Wow.
started banging on the window, couldn't hear nothing.
That's weird.
And I felt all this like,
I can hear the bear. Is somebody touching the bear? Touch the teddy bear. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt
it's
you.
okay. I felt all this, like just misery and agony and depression and just horrible. It was horrible. It was suffocating. And
I'd imagine that's what places, yeah.
and anyway, I was afraid because it was so dark. I was afraid I was going to fall down the stairs because I couldn't see. But my husband somehow he found me, and he goes, "Let's go down in the basement."
No.
I'm like, I am not going down in that basement. I go, "There's
Someone's by the bear now.
Yeah, I just heard it beep a little bit. Can you touch the bear? Tap him on the head really hard,
And
knock
he
him
knew
over.
somebody with the bear.
He's
You
on the
said
bear. He's on the bear.
Did you purposely put him there?
Top of the
Did
bear.
you did you see something there?
So he goes, "Let's go down in the basement." Like, I'm not going down there. There's dead people all over around here. And he goes, "Oh, you're crazy. You're crazy." So I told him, "Well, let's go." So, and I wouldn't go back. They went back and they picked up the rest of the things that I had picked that I wanted, but I wouldn't go back down there.
No.
And it was like 3 days later, and they were like moving the ground and stuff, and they found a graveyard full. I mean, like
Where was the
Where
graveyard?
was this
It was
at?
at the same asylum in Stockton.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it.
Oh.
And you
I
know what?
believe it.
The county and nobody knew that.
That it was even there.
No.
So
Wow.
I
Nobody knew it was
had
there.
a principal that I used
Somebody
to work
told me
with.
about that,
was
and
on
I think
TV.
it's on part of the campus too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a principal that I used to work with, John Ivy. Old
That
man.
sounds really.
He's
familiar.
been around forever.
Yeah.
And he used to work at the asylum when it was still open.
I think those people that work there were sicker than the ones that are in.
Well, he said that many of them went crazy. And he said that one of like the punishments, like if an inmate did something or a patient did something that was bad, they would take them to Delta campus, where Delta is now, the college, and strap them to a tree and
Oh
lock them in.
my God.
And many times they would come back the next day and they'd be dead. because
Did
of
you
the
tell me that?
elements
Because
and
I heard
stuff.
that
think
story.
I did tell you that.
Okay.
And he knew, and he said, you have to be very careful. There's something tricky with insanity. He was very wise. He spoke a lot and he'd ramble forever, but he was always right. And he said it was almost like a disease. And there were more people who worked there that went crazy than didn't. And he said it was a horrible thing. And to see somebody you're working with normal, you're having lunch and dinner with them, and all of a sudden now they're
No, they're
actually
around.
yes,
There,
patients.
yeah.
I keep picking up on this guy,
Be there all
and he
night
feels
long,
very
too.
authoritative, like this is his
Look at
place,
that.
and
It
he's
is.
just
Maybe
watching
that's what's
us.
making all
It
that
is.
ruckus.
It's
I
Jack.
don't, that's what I was gonna say. I think
Yeah.
it might be Jack.
It is Jack.
Hi, Jack.
And
Do you mind that we're here?
he built this place.
And I don't know how old he was when he passed, but he's kind of showing like he's over middle age,
He's 52 when he passed.
52. Okay, it's been less.
Slightly
All
over.
over that
Yeah.
bear.
Is he the big figure that we've been catching?
I think so. Yeah,
He's tall.
yeah, he's
I
big.
have a picture.
Yeah,
That's a picture of him right there. On
really.
that little paper. Yeah.
Oh, on the,
Oh, the paper. See that?
But he's just like watching us.
Yeah, because remember we picked up a real tall figure? that was right there?
John Franklin Jack. Cool.
And then a tall figure, he was right in front of you? That's cool.
The last time I seen him, I was sitting not where Mark is, but the next seat, and I always, that Mark's in my chair, that's my chair. Nobody sits in it. And I never, like, me sitting here is really weird. But, I was.
If that's
sitting in
you
the
here,
second chair,
Jack, are you
and I looked over
near me?
there,
Can you
and
light
the
up this
place was
little
really busy,
thing on the
it was a
chair?
Friday night, and I
Okay,
looked
thank
over there
you.
and I seen the
Can you light up all four
and
lights if you're Jack?
it's just dark, you know, and I'm like.
You have to really
not
touch
to
the
see
antenna.
that, you know, so I just kind of turned away.
If you don't mind.
He wouldn't have heard me anyway.
Can you light up more
Stupid
lights on there
music was really
just to
loud
make sure you're
and
Jack?
everything. But nobody was in the dining room. Everybody was in here. And I just kind of turned away and I went, no, I didn't see that. And then I went,
If you don't mind us being here, can you tell us on the box
standing there
by me?
watching, you know.
Oh, that's neat. He actually is visible.
Oh yeah,
That's really
I've
cool.
seen him several times. And a lot of times when I'm really busy, a little shit, he'll walk right in front of me and make me,
Like
Oh,
sit
really?
back
yeah,
or
make
like-
me go like you're running.
So do you see him like a full-on person, full-on? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Well, you're very
But
open.
it's very dark. It's just
Like
like
a
a silhouette.
A silhouette.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can relate to that. Yeah, silhouette.
That is so cool. Okay. Did I just hear something?
My most vivid experience is in Colombia.
Yeah, I was saying for-
And I wouldn't have known 100% if it was spirit related, except I told the story to a docent there, and she confirmed that was a real person that was dead.
Oh, wow.
But my
You
friends and I,
actually saw-
yeah,
What
we're
was
friends
that?
in Colombia.
Ooh.
What?
That just said right, and that was a deep voice. Or right. Was that right or right?
Right.
Maybe he said right. You got a deep voice, Betty.
That's Jack.
Is that Jack?
Recognize
Because
that
you
voice.
just started.
It was him. Did you hear her?
That's it was him.
Yeah, she said that was him.
Hi, Jack.
Can I tell my story, Jack, or did you want to say something? Maybe
About
maybe you
time
know
heard
my
your
story.
voice, big boy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you got a deep voice.
Yeah.
Let me see this picture.
I gotta go home.
You sure?
Because my husband's gonna be
He's
wondering
gonna come be looking for
what's
you.
happened for me. You know, talking with the
Send
girls.
out the
So
search crew.
everybody
Can you turn
stay here and
Can you
have
turn that
fun.
light down for me, honey, before you go?
But anyways, we're in the saloon at the end of Washington Street. I don't know if you
It's
know that
behind the
one.
white thing. It's
Tree.
a little
The saloon, the pizza place.
behind this little white container right here with the
Where is
pins
it in
are.
relation to the theater?
Okay, see that little white thing with the red light?
Theater?
It has a
I
slider
don't know.
on it.
You're in Columbia, right?
Yeah.
Turn
So there's
it
like
down.
Fallon on one end of the
There you
street,
go.
and then City
Perfect.
Hotel, and then on the way on the other end towards the cemetery school
Okay, okay.
is
I'm
the
sorry,
saloon.
you have to go
So
ahead.
we're in there eating, and I see this old hunched over guy come in. Half of his face looked
Stay
burnt,
here and have fun.
or like he had a port
What you
wine
doing?
stain, but it looked like a burn to me.
Yeah.
So he goes over by the potbelly still behind the table, and the place was packed. They're playing music. Kids are running around. Being a sub teacher, I'm thinking the kids are not looking at this dude. Half of his face looks burnt. And he's staring at me, and I'm looking at my friend. I didn't really say anything, and he just kind of smiled. Later on, I found out I didn't see him. But this guy kept staring at me by the potbelly stove, and he comes over and he like touches the back of my shoulders and says something really drunken and creepy. I don't remember what he said, but it was like I could smell his breath, and it didn't make any sense, and it was just like, what the hell? So I looked at my friend again. He still didn't say anything. Getting ready to go, I see him outside the window. So I turn to my friends and I go, oh shit, that bum's out there. He's going to ask for some money or say something creepy again. Turn back around, he's gone. So I don't know why I do this, but I dash out there because I can't believe he moved that fast.
Yeah.
Looked on both sides of the building, nobody's there. So they go walking back to the Fallon. I parked across the street. I'm going to my car and I hear footsteps, right? Quickly get in my car, lock the doors. I thought it was a real person.
Right.
Turned back around, flashed the lights, nobody was there. Okay, fast forward 2 months, I tell the story to this docent in town. She's lived there all her life. She's like, I know who that guy was. He was a bum. Half his face was burned. Everybody knew who he was. He died 2 years ago.
He was an actual bum.
He died 2 years
2
ago.
years
2
ago.
years ago.
That's crazy.
And I was like, oh my God.
That is crazy.
And he was solid. I mean, normally I'll see like shadows, silhouettes, light anomalies, but this guy was solid.
So he goes by Frank or Jack?
His name's John Franklin Jack.
Right.
John Franklin Jack, are you still here, buddy? Can we have a drink?
It's the bartender.
Oh, I just saw something.
And now you're
I just saw somebody walk by. It was a shadow figure, yeah, from
Was
that.
he dark?
Yeah, and he wasn't like real tall either, but he was like this, and he just kind of like moved away right when I
This thing's
went
going
by.
off right now.
Yep. Do you see
Is that
something by me?
Rhonda? That might be him. I think it's just mapping.
If it's me, it should show.
No, I don't think so. Because I'm this way.
Oh, maybe not.
Oh, my phone went dead.
Oh, it picks up people?
Yeah,
It can,
picks up
yes.
people. And then it picks up things that are not.
And it doesn't seem to
this
pick
is
up
not-
animals for some
This is
reason.
not anybody.
Looking for him.
Frank who?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, looking for him. Who are you looking
Look
for?
how tiny he is.
I thought he said Frank who? Remember Brandy came when
That's him.
she said there's a Frank here. Like,
Oh.
Is Frank here?
yeah, she said I feel a Frank. Oh my God, she was freaking out now. She heard.
Well, his voice is
Did you want to talk to Deborah or Mark, Frank?
There's a mama cat with kittens, huh?
Aww.
There's all kinds of stuff out there.
They were wanting to come
You
in.
seem
too.
thrilled about it.
They're usually fed by now.
I'm like, Mama.
Well, we're going to go pretty soon. This is your chance to speak. If you want to be heard. Frank or Jack or whatever you want to go by. What name do you prefer?
That one?
The lights. What name do you prefer going by? What do you want me to call you?
See, that thing
Is
goes
it
off
you?
every time I go by it. I walk by
That's
it. it goes
weird.
off.
Frank, Jack, something else?
It likes you. You carry
Mr. What's your last name?
Is it still doing it? It does it every time.
Might be you. I don't know why.
Look at my necklace, huh?
She's static.
That grandma's necklace?
No.